Viewers, in our last video, we showed you the harsh realities of African cities where survival itself feels like a punishment. But today we take you beyond the cities, into a place far darker. Not a city, not a slum, but an African prison so terrifying, so inhumane, that even the locals call it the silent hell. Warning, if you are under 18, we advise you to stop here, because what you're about to see and hear will shock you to the core. If it wasn't for Ibrahim Traoré raising his voice, the world would have never known these horrors. Deep in the burning deserts of Chad stood a prison isolated from the world. No villages, no roads, no justice. For decades, this fortress of cruelty buried human beings alive. Prisoners were not just jailed, they were tortured, broken, and stripped of dignity. Men were beaten, whipped, and starved. But for women, it was worse, much worse. Locked inside pitch-black cells with no air, no light, no escape, these women faced unspeakable horrors. If walls could speak, they would scream louder than the women who were silenced inside. Whips tore their faces, nails were ripped out. Some were left without food or water for weeks. And then came the darkest crime, sexual violence at the hands of uniformed guards who saw women not as humans, but as prey. When Traoré exposed this prison, international human rights groups sent a delegation. What they found wasn't just rusty chains or filthy cells. They found instruments of torture, knives, sharp wooden sticks, iron rods, electric cables, and tools designed specifically to violate women. A French officer from the Coalition for Human Dignity broke down in tears on camera, saying, "I have seen war, I have seen refugee camps, but what was done to women here is the total humiliation of humanity." Volunteers told stories of women showing burn marks, stab wounds, and scars that would never heal. One question echoed from their eyes: are we really human? Do we have any rights at all? When these findings reached Ibrahim Traoré, he did not respond like a typical politician. He acted immediately. He ordered the prisons shut down. He had the commanders arrested, and he declared, "If even a single woman is scarred under my rule, that scar will be on my conscience." But the horrors did not end with torture. Inside this prison, there were punishments so unique, so sinister, they destroyed not the body, but the mind. One was called the drop torture. Prisoners were chained to an iron table, unable to move. Above their forehead, a bucket of water with a tiny hole dripped, one drop at a time, day and night, each drop falling endlessly on the same spot. The body wasn't wounded, but the mind shattered. Prisoners went insane within days, some muttering to themselves, some losing all sense of time. Another punishment was the silent cell, a coffin-sized underground room with no window, no light, no sound. Prisoners were left in total isolation. No human voice, no air, nothing but their own breath echoing against the walls. Many said this was worse than death. Viewers, when Traoré heard all this, he did not just condemn it, he took action. Investigators were sent, reports were published, and one by one the doors of silent hell were closed forever. Today, that prison no longer echoes with screams. Instead, it is being rebuilt as a place of justice, where prisoners are treated with the dignity every living human deserves. This was not a small act. This was a new chapter in Africa's human rights history. Friends, if you believe that leaders like Ibrahim Traoré are the ones who can make the world better, share this video far and wide. Because no matter how powerful oppression seems, a single voice of truth can tear it down. We'll see you in the next video with another story of justice. Until then, be the voice for the voiceless around you. And remember, justice doesn't only come from courts. It comes from the